What's up, my folks? I hope y'all are doing well today. Oh, yeah. Them are some straight little monster puppies, y'all. When I say this, I'm not kidding. They're 2 weeks old. Oh, they're 2 weeks and 2 days now. They've been walking for a few days now. Like, look, seriously, walking and playing and fighting. They're 2 weeks old. Look. He's fixing to crawl over them. They're going to be some badass little dogs. You what? Mark my words. You guys that are getting these are fixing to get some bulldogs. I don't know if I've ever seen any get around as good as them at 2 weeks. These will, like, go. They're going. They're not screwing around. Y'all wake up. Don't look at me like that. What's up? What's up? What's you doing? Hey, don't touch me. Watch. 2 weeks old. Come here. I mean, they can... Come here. See ya. Come here. You going back to sleep? They still sleep a lot, of course. Come here. Most puppies don't start getting there like that until they're like 3 weeks old. No shit. I've raised enough pups to tell you. I know you'll have people say, oh, my pups are eating hard food by 2 weeks, and I got them on a chain by the time they're 4 weeks old. Shit like that. I mean, but the truth is, most puppies will start like wobbling around and like scooting herself around a little bit with her at 2 weeks. Their eyes are opening and all, but these are climbing over each other, wrestling. You hear them growling and playing and all that. They just ate, so they're tired, but their eyes have been open. Their eyes open at like young. I don't know if they can hear good yet, but hey guys. I think they're starting to hear too. Yeah, that's people say they don't believe in hybrid vigor or vigor or whatever people want to call it. There you go. That's a perfect example of it. I took that's a 50-50 cross. People gotta understand that red shit now is like its own bloodline. Them guys have been breeding for ever, together and made their own bloodline, out of it. And then I doubled up on the Buster. Basically, it's a pure total Buster dog with a little quarter out of basically its own bloodline. We've been doing that for a long time now. So I bred them two together, and this is what I've been wanting to do. And it's exactly the way I thought. I'm telling you, I bet you these dogs are bad as shit. So I just wanted to show them off a little bit. I'm pretty stoked to see them get, and they're all like that. It ain't just like one puppy. They're all running. When they get up and get ready, they're standing on all fours, jumping up and getting on mama's tit when I bring her in here. They're not. They look like they're damn 3 and 4 week old puppies already. And they're small. I mean, you see how small they still are. I'm not an overly huge guy. I'm not a little guy, but, my hand can cover them. They're not big, you know what I mean? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I think they're going to be some pretty badass puppies. What you got going on? But anyway, folks, I got to say, we got a hell of a team. We got one hell of a team. I have to give a special thank you to Tim Swenson. This guy he's on our side. He's been an advocate for our breed for a long time now. He's fighting what he feels like is a losing fight in California, but that's his home. He's always lived there, and he's not changing where he wants to live, and I understand that he's standing fast. There's a lot of guys like us in California, and he's one of them, and he has made a donation for $8,000, y'all. $8,000. And if you guys want to make a big donation like that, just get with me. Don't do it through Cash App or through PayPal. I'm just going to give you the attorney's address, and you can send him the check directly to him. I think it's better that way, because that way I don't have to fool with none of the money. Because I don't want it to go through my account and go through that and then pay taxes on stuff that's going straight to the attorney anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So we just had that sense. We have, smaller donations. Yeah, we got to collect enough to make it worth his while. But, them big ones, you guys that want to send a substantial amount, you just get with me, and I will, y'all can send it directly to the attorney. But yeah, that's a hell of a donation. And this is how good a guy he is. He's not in a position right now where he can have another dog. Because I said, man, you just won that pup. I mean, we'll have to figure a way to get it to California, but you won the pup, you know. No. Keep that going. He wants to keep that going because he knows that a lot of you guys are going to want to use that dog for your blood, you know, to put in your family of dogs, to have it and really want. That's the kind of person he is. Just a super, super good guy. We got some monsters on our team, y'all. We got some monsters. I want to do an interview with an attorney and get him in there. He's the pit bull. He's the baddest pit bull there is. I mean, he's the real deal. And he's not just what you guys are thinking of, a pencil neck attorney. This dude is a badass. He won the Pan Am Games. I mean, MMA. I mean, he's a fighter all the way around, a well-rounded dude. He has a game dog, you know what I'm saying? And a very well-bred game dog. He knows the situation and loves them and sees the potential in these dogs to carry on. And he's fighting with us and fighting for us. So, you know, it's just a great all-around situation. All you guys that are donating, man, it's thank you. Y'all are soldiers, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's $8 or it's $8,000. We need to just add it up and put it to him. But like I said, if anybody wants to send a substantial amount of money, definitely contact me, and I'll just put you give you the address and the law firm name and all that to go with them. I'm not going to promote it until we talk to him and make sure, because there's a lot of we're at a lot of opposition. Let's put it that way. We have a lot of opposition from even our own people they're not our people. They pretend to be our people. There's people that pretend to be, like I've told you, there's a bunch of great pretenders that have read a lot of books and have studied for years on these forums and will actually even go buy dogs and pretend, you know, to be dogmen, but they're not on our side. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to get into calling names and telling people a bunch of shit, but there's several of them that I know of personally that they work for the other side. Okay. They might pretend they love these dogs, and they may even fall in love with these dogs. The more they're around them and meet them and around and experience them, you know, I don't see how you couldn't fall in love with them. But they have an agenda, and it's not for us to have dogs. And, you know, that's just a fact. So that's what we're up against. So we're kind of trying to keep it. You never want no one to know everything you got going on. You understand? When you're fighting somebody, you want to know their weaknesses, but you don't want them to know yours. You know, it's just the way it goes. And so we're at that point with it, but it's a great thing that we're moving along. You guys are really putting out and helping out. Now I've had 2 people tell me they've sent a donation to GoFundMe and it's not showing up. Guys, I'm trying to figure it out. It's not like I got a number to call with these situations. I didn't know nothing about GoFundMe. This is all new to me, man. I'm just, I'm learning as I go, you know. And if anyone can recommend a better place, you know, a better situation, that's fine. We'll use them. But right now, it's the only game in town that I could think of, you know, that I wanted to use it so you guys could see your name up there, what you put in and who's all put in and who's all done it. Because, you know, that makes it easier for everyone to keep up. We can keep it all straight. You know what I mean? Where everyone knows this guy put in this much, this guy put in that much, you know. It does, the amount's not a concern. It's just, it shows you what we're at, where we're going, you know. But for those that have put in and they're slow. I will say that, you know, like when the money goes in there, they don't just send it in my account. And when they do, it takes like a week to get in there. It's not like it's instant. Nothing's instant with that. But I'm trying to figure out why you're not showing up. I don't know. I'm just going to have to wait on the AI to get back. You know, everything's on an AI system now. I mean, they're going to take the human contact out of this world. So, you know, that's what's what. But yeah, we're moving along, and I appreciate it. We got to keep on going, though. I mean, we got a long ways to go, but that one donation from Tim really helped us out a lot. And like I said, I just had him send it straight to the attorney. There's no sense in me fooling with that much money. I mean, I don't really care about, as long as I got enough money to pay my bills and keep my head above water and feed my dogs and go hunting here and there and fix my house and put gas in the car. I don't really give a shit about money no more. I mean, the Lord provides for me, and it's the way it's been. I mean, I'm a big believer in. I know people don't think that, but there's nowhere in that Bible said that Christians got to be sissies. I mean, it's never been said that. You just got to be able to use your head and pick your battles, But remember, the Most High loves a soldier, man, loves a fighter. But that's why they're against us. That's why they're against our dogs. They hate anything that has a set of nuts on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they hate. They hate anything that's brave and courageous and game. And that's just all there is to it. They want to control and rule and tell you what you can and can't do. Because, of course, they're smarter than you guys. They're smarter than me. They know what's best. But anyhow, I ain't going to get on that tangent. But, yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. And I'm a believer that the Lord will be with us and bless us. And so far, he has. And I believe that these dogs are of him. I believe that gameness was a gift to this world by the Lord. I mean, you shall not fear. You shall not die, not fear death. You shouldn't fear those things. If you're a believer and are strong in your faith, I mean, you don't really fear those things. You might miss your family, and think about things like that, but you shouldn't fear it because he's got a place for you. And I believe that these dogs, there are certain things that I believe that the Lord provided with us, like the dove. He's a game animal. That's a game animal. The rooster, that's a game animal. These dogs, these are game animals, People say, well, people made them this way. Man, you don't know. You don't know where they come from. Just because someone wrote a book and you read a book, that's their theory on it. You understand? That's theirs. But these dogs have been around a long time, longer than we have, longer than any America has. There's, we call them the American game dog because we've got them here and we have molded them into what they are today. But they came here from somewhere, People say, oh, they came from England. They came from Ireland. Well, where'd they come from? I mean, they just didn't fall out of the sky before England and Ireland was a place. I mean, you had them in carvings and woodcuts, and I've had a lot of questions on that, and that's the way I believe it. I believe they were here when Jesus walked the earth. I just feel that way from what I've seen, was the pictures I've seen, and not just on books. I've seen personal photo albums, from people that have been over there. You can't see that now in the Coliseum. I think that's all closed down, but you guys over there know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, they came from Europe, like in Rome and Italy and all that stuff from those days, But anyhow, I just wanted to give a special shout out and show these little pups off. I wish they'd wake up and let you see them. They're wicked little guys. Come here. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, little boy. What you doing? What you doing? You want to wrestle? Watch, you'll get a wrestling with me. You want to wrestle? Huh? You want to wake up and wrestle? Huh? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, they're pretty great dogs, man. I think they're going to... This is what I've been saying. When I get it about the cross of this level, I think you're going to see some real special animals, and I think that's where we're getting with them. And I think that's exactly what we needed to do, is make it more like a 50-50, But anyway, folks, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. We got a great team. We got some real monsters on the team, and I appreciate it. And y'all keep on trucking along with it and show your support, because it's all gonna come back to you. Trust me. When you don't have to be so secretive about everything, you don't have to deal with people just hacking you. Because I mean, I got some stories. You guys call me and contact me and all, and I mean, I have some real horror stories of some real disservices that's been done, and under the color of law. They're using the color of law to steal from you and to kill your animals, and that's what basically we're going to fight against. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great Tuesday, and everything's good for you, and stay blessed, and y'all keep on bulldogging.